Alright, folks, greetings of peace. This is yours truly, Bionic St. Francis Coleman. Welcome to episode 131.
The mirrors. My people believe they frighten off trespassing demons by showing them the evil in their hearts. Would you care to take a look?
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the Tyne took some seeds with him. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavat.
Hear me, mine ancestors.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. To remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed, flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
I will. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
I thought you're gonna do the spear, YSB to Yebon. Damn, that's 2,240,000 experience points. Alright, let's see what's the hype is all about. You don't even have
Reckon my
any...
steel's just as good as any.
Yeah, you don't offer anything.
Till next time, then.
Where in the blue heavens has that girl got to? Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little Rills decided to make herself scarce. The heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once she heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! Should have seen her little eyes light up. Look, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
Well, so far so good. I'm enjoying the change of pace. You know, unlike the Echoes of the Pollen, where we are, you know, thrown into, you know, action
Hear me, mine ancestors.
after the first hour.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. Safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
The beast. The beast of the mountain, huh? Might be some
This must be
trouble.
the path.
Just look at the graphics here, folks. still really good.
They're not here either. It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Rooker.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Okay. So the two
Thank
side
you
quests
for bringing her home.
were about
And
getting the
sorry for the
access
trouble.
to the store and the
Oh, no.
blacksmith.
It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they're made for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Alright, so the first two quests is about obtaining access to the to the store and the blacksmith. Alright. Which is important also considering that we are not in the valley. Well, we
Thanks for
are
ringing
in
me,
a
George.
distant part of
I don't
Ballistea.
grudge a looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, what's the route you wanted? This is all we have. Well, if you're sure you need it. Here you are.
Wow.
May it serve you well. I can't let you have any more.
Oh, come on.
Bid you good tide.
Well,
What do you think the tributary sees in those outsiders?
Enough to...
alright, there are no more. So Haven, Maiden's March, Rivers, meet Talwind Bay. Okay.
Welcome them into our midst.
Okay. So we got some areas here.
And so we must do the same.
How long do you think this bridge has been standing here?
Suddenly, there were curls everywhere I looked.
Off to the surge, are you? Well, just you stay close to the tributary. We don't want you getting lost in the forest.
If Clive is lost in the forest, he will turn to Ifrit. The best
Pair
in
of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second gallery.
Shooter, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets tangled?
Wait, brother, did you have to ask?
Yes, we're not alone. Oh, baga.
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
I'm not gonna underestimate this. Apart from Marlboro, Yeah, apart from Malboros, they are highly considered as the dangerous opponents in the Final Fantasy universe. And there are memes saying that you know get out of the way of you know
I can smell the sea. It's not far now.
but do you smell what the rock is cooking? No. All right, we're just gonna try to ensure that we have not omitted anything like some treasure box here. Oh yeah, that's why I came back here. You know, sometimes you have to analyze the map, whether you feel that there's something there in that map that is valuable.
Better already.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Would you just look at that, folks?
You don't want to go down there. Trust me.
Do I even want to ask why?
All right, now we're curious. Why? Can we do a photo mode here? Completely forgot how to do the photo mode here, folks.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Yeah, I feel that considering that I have defeated Omega. Oh, is that another wildlife? Ah, it looks. Well, it's not doing anything to us. Well, let's just leave it at that. Excuse me, folks. I have a cold right now. Uh,
Nice try.
well, I initially said that it's not doing anything to us, but clearly there's a box here that guy will not let us take that just freely. So there's a need to eliminate him.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cave without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
Sorry about that, folks.
Right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
What the heck is he talking about? Dang. Kinda looks like the concept in Final Fantasy 13 where Lake Brescia, when Anima was,
It's not
Anima
much further now.
released an energy,
The
praising
seems well
the.
kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Alright, so judging by my performance, the combination right now of the icons and the abilities are relevant to the enemies here. Wow, just wow, folks. The studio, the developers here in Square Enix.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
So, the fact that this game has lots of negative reviews, just simply, especially from the diehard Final Fantasy fans, just shows that you can't please everyone. Because I'm still gonna compare this to Final Fantasy 15, the recent, you know, I cannot compare this to Final Fantasy 7 because Final Fantasy 7
in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No, it's not.
yeah, dominant at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, it's Odin. Yeah, Odin was the one who Clive, Jill, and Torgal fought in the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, that's why I remembered it. When Clive said that it's not the first dominant that they met in the bottom of the ocean.
Up ahead.
What the heck?
Down in the center. Follow me.
Oh, come on.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Walius's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight. Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Leviathan.
Done.
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me.
Leviathan.
But something's wrong. He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
The power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Leviathan. Attuning with Leviathan not only changes the element aspect of Clive's magic spell, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Crosswell, an escapable rush of water that pummels enemy from multiple angles.
Leviathan!
Just an egg, but a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Oh, look. It has friends.
he is, Leviathan's abilities are impressive, but will it be enough
Is everyone all right?
to make an impact against
He seems
Ultima?
calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. That he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right. So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Alright, let's see the Leviathan channel. Now that's what I'm talking about. right, so here's hoping that this will improve.
Look, Dad. The Chivri's back. Do you think the Save Valiant?
Alright, we're near the end of episode 101 of my gameplay commentary of Final Fantasy XVI DLC The Rising Tide. If you love this gameplay, folks, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel Bionic Ansem.
That's right. Just see those knots are tight, or we'll lose the penance.
And hit that notification bell so you will be updated to my latest uploads of this amazing game with amazing adventure.
When you've decided what you want, just let me know.
Final Fantasy XVI
May it serve you
DLC,
well.
gameplay analysis, trailer reaction, and sometimes live streaming, folks, for all the games that I've been playing for trophy hunting. Ah, you have something for us?
Yes? Flawless.
And here I thought you got something for us.
You don't think he's...
Alright, the good thing about this is the NPCs are active.
But what if the...
Oh wow, as you can see, the community here really are concerned about the welfare of the child.
O ceaseless rill, guide thy bounty unto or with it shows this day.
So these hens were a gift from the dame, were they? There are more than I can count.
You do have two hands, you know.
Almost time for harvest, then?
And still the heads aren't heavy. Must be salt in the soil.
Alright, you know, again, it's just good for just to see this kind of you know, graphics and the lively atmosphere, unlike the gloomy atmosphere of the continent of Ballistia, you know, the two main, you know, continent, Ash and Storm, because of Ultima.
Broom is your warhammer. The leaves our mortal enemy. Show them no mercy. And what are you two drawing?
The Rill. We're seeing who's fastest, and I'm going to win.
Alright, folks, thank you everyone. God bless you all and stay safe out there, folks. I'm just gonna continue this on episode 132. Alright, so there's still lots of things to, you know, there's what is this? Saffron River, River Smith, Dark Gate. So a lot of adventure, folks, to in the Rising Tide, folks. Again, thank you everyone. God bless you all and stay safe out there.